Alright guys, so we are back live with some Madden 25. Make sure you got like, share, and subscribe. We're doing franchise mode, but yeah, so let's go. Yeah, I want to do a game here, see if we how the game audio is.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome. the home of the Saints. So good to have you on board with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, in this league, you know it, you lived it.
Shout out to everybody that came through. Make sure I hit that like on the way in.
Can be traumatic, but a lot of times it leads to hope. We've got a couple of teams here with young signal callers looking towards the future.
And you know the old saying, Mike, in the NFL, it is truer than ever. If you have a quarterback, you have a chance. And here we have two teams that feel like they have that quarterback position of the future settled. There's going to be some growing pains. There's going to be some moments where that youth rears its head. But over the long term, both these organizations feel like they have an answer at the most critical position in all of sports.
All right, that mean it working. And it's working. All right, we're gonna go to the draft, folks. Or you say it's one and done this year. We're gonna try to go back to back to back championships on them. Yeah, if we lose this year, we gotta scrap the season basically. Pretty much, we're gonna be ready to go in Madden 26, pretty much. But yeah. Yeah, let's send it to draft. Get to the draft, folks. Probably need a couple of more receivers. Let's see, match roster. We lost Hayner again. That's all right. Darren Shaw. I want to relate to match y'all. Well, good shit, ain't you should get us just on a championship. I ain't gonna need another running back. Sheldon Cooper. Yeah, probably gonna need another running back. Pull back. Tyreek Hill. Got him on the contract, Cooper. So probably need a tight end. Oh, we need DT. Yeah. Yeah, we're struggling on D. We got a lot of corners. Okay. I need to fix these. LL and D. Alright, you need D. Alright, let's start the draft, folks. Thursday night. Draft.
Every career starts
We're out of the draw. Dang, I don't even see us on the board, folks. All right. Damn, where are we at on the freaking board? Damn. Come on, man. We only trying to fill our positions. We about to go to the back championships. So we'll take them. We'll take them. We need them. We going for defense, folks. We are going for defense. Hey, Ann Gaming, what's going on? Shout out to you, Ann. How you doing? You chilling or football? How you doing? Hope everything all right. How you doing, Ann Gaming? Gotta go check out Ann Gaming's channel. Hey, y'all hit that like on the way in. Doing good. Heard that? Yeah, same. Hey, yeah, power went out a couple of times. It's been raining and thunderstorming over here. We were streaming some Call of Duty earlier. Stream had cut off due to power. Thunderstorms, been raining every day. That's the next round. But I hope all is well, end game. Oh shoot, we need DT too. Oh, the cloud. I like that out of ECLA. It's raining season, yeah. It's been raining every day. So that was the end of the draft. So that's our draft picks, folks. I'm glad I picked that DT, defensive tackle. Them to 10 years. Next week. Game want me to send it 10 years. Alright. Let's see. Oh, I didn't know what. I keep always doing that shit. Capture free agency. But memes. We can get him. We can get him. And yes. Yeah. You think we get on that? I think we good on middle linebackers, but I might get another middle linebacker. No, Bob, bring back Origin. Bring him back in. Cardinals. Raiders. Okay. So, at least we got 2 home games. We got some home games. All right, let's get it. Damn, I ain't gonna do this.
Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Dolphins. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports. Let's go,
Just about 8 miles
All right,
inland from
back-to-back
the
Super
warm
Bowl
waters of the Atlantic.
champions, New
We're
Orleans
inside Whodat
Saints.
Stadium here in Miami.
Coming
The
to
preseason
Miami.
is upon us. So good to be with you, Mike Tirico.
What's up,
with
Grumpy,
Greg
bro?
Olsen about to embark on that journey that ends with the Super Bowl. Greg, so good to finally have football back on the field.
Absolutely, and it doesn't matter if it's preseason, regular season, playoffs. When NFL football's on TV, Mike, it's just better. And I'll tell you what, for these teams and a lot of these young players, this is the start. Just like you said, this is a journey to making the roster, a journey to being there in week 1. And for a lot of these teams that have playoff hopes, it seems like small beginnings, but this is where those playoff dreams and ultimately those Super Bowl runs all get their starts.
This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30.
I said everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat.
The Miami offense will make their way onto the field, led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
Judging by our conversations with the coaches, Mike, I think it's a pretty safe bet. We won't be seeing a lot of this guy. I think what they're trying to do is just get him under center, knock off some of the rust of the offseason, and get him a couple live reps before he starts in week 1. At the end of the day, you just can't replicate this style of live action in practice. So whether you're an established veteran like him or a young quarterback, these reps in the preseason are invaluable. Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And some good running there. That's a first down up to the 43.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add
Boy,
to it by taking
92.
such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your
Parker.
losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do
Yeah, I
now
had that
as
like
they
on the
come
way in.
up on 2nd and long. Tua going to give it to Achane, and he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. In motion, it's Waddle. 3rd and long. Here's Tua. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. On 4th down, they'll call on Brad Robbins here to punt. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
Starting all the way back in the spring, Mike, there has been months of preparation building up for this very game. And for a lot of the guys on the sideline that have been around for a long time, these preseason games might not feel all that important. But I promise you, to that young guy who's putting an NFL helmet on for the very first time running out of that tunnel, these games go a long way.
Oh, look at Spears. I like Spears already, man.
Out of playing in the NFL.
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Cooper Hill.
They'll stay on the ground with Spears. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit
Cooper.
shaken up. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle, taken in by Cooper. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the
Spears
catch.
getting a lot of
He's able to
action
pick
this
up a
year.
nice gain.
A carry here for Spears. Finding room to the 20. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds right around the 5-yard line. Here's Spears. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Spears. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one taken at the 10. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Quick throw taken in. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this 1st quarter. And now you hold your breath when you see this. That's Tua, who's in some obvious discomfort. Man in motion, heading left. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll look deep, left sideline. And he will score.
That's bullshit. I had him.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So
we're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Saints offense and their running back set to go once more. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down. Now it's Spears. There he goes, inside the 30. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. And even 30 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one complete right side.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
They'll run with Spears. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. His second touchdown of this first half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really, it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes...
the pressure, too much, and he goes down.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold.
Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. Here's Brad Robbins now as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Saints offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A handoff, running left is Spears. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
Hey Adam, what's going on? Shout out to you, Adam. How you doing, Adam? What's going on? I know you already. I'm about you. Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate you stopping by. Welcome to the Mod Crew. How you doing, man? Yeah, pretty good day, other than a rainy day. And rainy every day.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
And power going out every now and then, but other than that, pretty good. How you, Adam?
Once again, it's Spears. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3.
Hope you had a good day today.
Situation coming up.
When you stream it again, I'll definitely stop by your stream whenever you stream.
They'll They'll try and
Ooh,
run
busted.
here with Spears. And he is going to have the Saints first down. He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches. Here's a handoff to Spears, running left. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. So now the Saints will use the first of their
how are you, Adam?
as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Second
Hey, yes, sir, bro. Got you. I got you.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close.
Ooh.
And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called.
Got one shot in this. But yeah, just chilling, man.
He'll look to
Oh, overthrew him. I got a good field goal.
Incomplete. Not much
Dang.
time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. The Saints now gonna try a field goal here. This about as short as you can get. That one is good. And the Saints build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
Halftime, folks. So the preseason Saints in Miami.
The preseason is upon
17-7.
us as these two teams get things rolling. They'll have 2 more games after this to get ready before week 1 comes our way. It'll be here before you know it.
Guess it's gonna be raining all night.
Starters have made their cameo and departed. They'll watch the second half with the shoulder pads off. But plenty of youngsters out there with a lot to gain or lose as we get you
Pretty
right back
interesting
out
first
to
half.
Mike
We'll see
Tirico.
if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Saints offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. And stretching it out toward the sideline, but the defense gets to him. He'll be taken down for a loss. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll look to throw.
No, God. Oh.
And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end.
Damn it.
That's to the sideline and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position.
Shit.
A huge chance to cut into
I
the
knew that was
deficit.
gonna happen.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Got it
That's gonna
back.
be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. Inside
Out the
30.
trap.
And he's going to bring this one back The distance. Touchdown, Saints.
Sit your ass down, defense, baby.
Second half, and the defense continues to be item one in this
Warrior
game.
drafted defense. We're gonna get defense. We're gonna defend our back-to-back championships, Super Bowl championships.
Pick six here and just further their dominance. It's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Yes, sir, Adam. Yes, sir.
The extra point is up and through.
Sure, record that.
And the Saints, their lead. It's now 24-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This will be returned from the 6. And this will
Much love to you, Adam Gamer, man. Shout out to you, bro.
To the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to see what they can do. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Throwing right. It's taken in. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. A handoff as they try to run it here. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. They'll put a receiver in motion right. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins.
Oh, yeah, I got this card. Yeah.
Time. The fair catch will be made back
Do you,
at their own
yeah,
12.
Adam, if you got Discord
This offense
link,
and their running back
I'll
back on the
add
field.
you.
And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the top conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Caught. It is his tight end. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
All right, I got you.
On 2nd down, Spears.
I got you after this game.
Nice game, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
No page. All right, cool.
Here's a handoff to Spears. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Spears. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5. A 5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, New Orleans.
Yeah, it's thundering right now. I'm afraid that power gonna cut off again.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears.
I'm not liking that, man. We close to the freaking weekend, man. I ain't liking that.
7. A run with Spears. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. So, 3 quarters now in the books. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this.
Yeah, I ain't liking that. It would be on my days off, and it's gonna storm like crazy.
It is 3rd and 10.
Oh, damn. Heard that, bro. I thought you was on PlayStation, Adam. Ooh, let's go. I thought you'd be on PlayStation.
16-yard pickup on that one.
Heard that.
First down, New Orleans.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it.
Yeah,
so
that's how I got the Series S.
Winning on 3rd down.
Dude, that's what I'm on. As long as I'm on next gen, I'm fine. It was cheap though.
It's 2nd down.
But sometimes, oh, okay, heard that. Cause I was on the Xbox One, the original Xbox One, like for the longest. Yeah, that PlayStation, man. Xbox expensive too, but PlayStation, bro. And then on top of that, if you're gonna be expensive, this is my thing on PlayStation. If you're gonna be expensive, at least have some good games, bro. And I mean good games as in FPS games, like shooter games. Like Xbox got all the shooter games, bro. Not everybody likes the story mode type of Spider-Man campaign games all the time.
He gets this into the big paws of his tight end.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying?
Based on what
so many shooter games that's coming out.
Different rules of where their zones move to.
And they got shooter games on PlayStation for all platforms, but I'm just saying in general.
Play really before it got started.
For the most part.
Here's a 3rd and
but you know, there's PlayStation people who will disagree. A shout out to all gamers, man.
This one is caught. And he'll try to get to the marker.
158. Oh man, yeah.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the
I like PlayStation graphics and all, and everybody, all my friends got PlayStation, but I'm still on Xbox. I'm still on X. Still on X.
Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They'll try it now.
Why wouldn't we not go for it, man?
Saints 1st down. They find a way to convert on 4th down and pick up.
Even though like PlayStation, you could do YouTube Live.
Short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear.
You can do all the stuff you need to do with sports content because Xbox sucks as far as content, like on YouTube and doing commentaries and stuff like that. Oh my God.
Set to go now on 1st.
Peraza, yeah. My brother plays a lot of those games, Peraza games, racing games.
They'll run with Spears. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Get it on, damn, heard that.
Mike, all game long, the holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently.
Well, I don't know what happened with Xbox, but Xbox need to get it back.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw.
Yes.
That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point is good. The Saints will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice
Yeah.
place for the drive
I
to
mean,
start.
both competitive, but
The Dolphins offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Things
gaming nowadays
not
are just,
looking good.
oh my
But
God, the games
if you
look
get the
good, but
turnaround
I
going here,
mean,
they'll start this
games
drive
suck
with first down.
nowadays, bro. Everything's a goddamn microtransaction.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
I know everybody waiting to see what
And the big guys
GTA
up
gonna
front
do.
in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page.
Everybody
We've
on
seen
that
it time and time
GTA.
again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick
Oh,
throw here is complete. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
oh, there we go. I'm about to say, get that pick.
Going to be intercepted.
Ooh, let's
His
go.
offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think we got a good team this year.
A run up the middle, Spears. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. They'll stay on the ground with Spears. And the Saints are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Oh shit, wrong button.
Here's a run. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. No problem there on the extra point. And the Saints add on to their already sizable lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7.
Oh wow,
He's
to the house.
midfield.
Okay, nope.
And they finally get him down, but not before he's inside the 20. What a return.
All right, so if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these two things: balance, vision, and yes, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all 3 of those were evident there. I mean,
nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
this has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7
Jeez.
sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
So this one a win for the visiting Saints as they start things out with a victory here in the first week of this preseason. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night from South Florida.
My jersey.
Hey, you going? All right, later, bro. Later, Adam, bro. Yeah, I'm trying to log back into Discord, but I'm gonna follow you back on Discord. I'm looking you up right now. But yeah, shout out to you, bro. I'm gonna play a couple more games, but oh shit. I'm gonna play a couple of more games and be out of here too. I'm gonna be come back tomorrow though. Shout out to you, Adam. All right, shout out to you, Adam, bro. Yo, Blightway gamer, what's going on? Shout out to you, Blightway. How you doing, bro? Shout out to the chat, man. Hope you been all right, man. Hit that like on the way in. going on.
It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Browns and the reigning Super Bowl champs on Thursday night.
It is Thursday night.
You can almost hear the noise coming from
Yes,
the
lady.
nearby French Quarter, and they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. With Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. Happy to welcome you to week 2 of 3 here in the preseason. Man, this is the week, Brock, where a lot of players, they're not just fighting their opponents out there anymore, but they're fighting each other for the roster spots remaining as we look ahead to the final week of the preseason.
Yeah, that's well said, Kate. And every coach will say the same thing across all 32 teams. Don't count numbers.
Yeah.
Don't look around the room.
Yeah.
Don't look at anybody else. Just worry about doing your job. But when you're outside the top 40 or so, you know it. You know you're on the bubble, and your performance in this game really matters.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
Kate, I know you get tired of hearing me say there's no substitute for experience, but it is totally true. Taking the reins of an NFL team is a young quarterback. You want the game to slow down, and the only way it slows down is to get more and more of these opportunities to go lead your team game in and game out.
Throwing now, off play action. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And
Enjoy
what a
it.
way to begin the scoring
Fucking
drive
enjoy
as
it.
They take it back for the touchdown. The Browns take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point.
Yeah, I swear it never fails. Every time this lady does commentary, I get a turnover every fucking time. Never fucking fails.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Second drive coming up for the Saints offense. This is Spears heading left. And he'll get it up to the 44. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Saints are going to have a...
Okay, we're done. Fucking done. Done. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do, chat. Hey, have a good one, Grumpy, man. Appreciate you stopping by. Shout out to you from Grumpy. Alright, we got Heller. Nice little dump off there. Tight end. Oh, come on.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Yo, what up, Punisher? What's up, bro? Oh, we got Cooper for the first down. What's going on, Punisher? Ooh, look, Spears with the breakthrough. First down. Oh yeah, man. I modded a few people. Like you think? Like oh shit.
Intended for number 82, incomplete. It's now 4th down and goal.
Let's go.
Complete to number 82. Turnover on down.
Thought you had that, bruh. Oh, pretty good, man. Chilling, same old, same old. Same old, same old. Damn.
Complete to number 85, David Njoku. A gain of 21 yards. And the Browns first down.
Been too hot to stream? I hear that. Shit, it's been raining every day down here. Been thunderstorming. Been thunderstorming like crazy. Yo, shout out to you, Blackway, bro. Ain't no way these dudes beating us, bro. What the fuck? But nah, it's been thunderstorming like crazy. Yeah, but shit, we need the rain to stop on there. Like, it's been raining every day. I had to turn this commentator lady off. Shoot, getting on my damn nerves. That's why y'all here don't hear no commentary. Coaching. Yeah, I'm sure it is hot or hot as heck over there. Where you at? Oh, give me that. Let's go. Sit your ass down, defense, baby. Done out the draft. Second game of the preseason, folks. I had to every now and then I deal with her, but I had to cut her off. Katie get on my nerves, I swear. Every time she gets on commentary, bro, oh my god, I don't know what it is. Either I cough up a fumble or a pick six to the house the other way. When other commentators commentate, I have decent games. She commentates, I get a turnover. It's ridiculous. That's why I was quick to pre-order. I was quick to pre-order Madden. I was quick to pre-order Madden on the Madden game, next Madden 26. I'm uninstalling this crap so fast. It's not even funny. I might do a live uninstallment. Ah, get that in, baby. Tyreek Hill. I mean, NBA had the lady announcer, but they always had lady announcers. Like Madden trying to copy off of NBA, like on the slick with that lady announcer. Like Madden never had no and nothing against you know women and stuff like that. I'm just saying. Like even Miller, the commentators for football for Madden, keep it like how it is. Change it for bullshit and all kinds. You know what I mean? What I was saying. Oh, nice block right there, folks. Spear to the 12-yard line, folks. Nice blocking. There we go. Spear up the gut. Up the gut, folks. Warrior says, fuck it, we're gonna run it up the gut again. We're gonna play Morty ball. Oh. Whoop. Let's go. Give me some. Give me some. Oh no. Ooh. He almost missed that. Barely made it. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Mike Tomlin of the Cleveland Browns? When did that happen? That's crazy. That's crazy. I should stay there. I should have stayed where I was. Give me that! Oh, come on. Whoa, he missed! Oh, you gonna give us a second on the clock, bro? You're not gonna take advantage. You're gonna give us a second on the clock. We got Tyreek Hill. There we go, Tyreek. I'm glad to put A.T. Perry back there. Mike Tomlin in Cleveland, bro. 7-7 Cleveland Browns versus the New Orleans Saints in the Dome. Second game of the preseason, folks. 1-0, battle of the 1-0s. Shout out to the chat. Much love to the chat. Share that like on the way in. But yeah, Punch, I went back to, if you're still here, I went back to Call of Duty. Played some Warzone earlier. Solos. I'm back out here at foosball. Let's go with the pitch.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 1-yard line. Number 27, the ball carrier, brought down at his own 6-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5. The ball returned by number 27. Tackle made at his own 9-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up third and 2. Another carry for the Rangers. He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down. The running back will get the ball carrier. Geuax on the stop. It's the turnover on downs. His kick is good. Makes the score Browns 14, Saints 7. Chase McLaughlin to kick off the three-pointer. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line. Number 27, the ball carrier, taken down at the 41. A gain of only a yard. It's 5th down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line. The ball carried by number 27. The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. Complete to number 85. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8. Complete to number 83. A gain of 3. It's 4th down. Sharp pass. Intended for number 83. Incomplete. Result of the play is a turnover on downs. The ball carried by number 39. He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Baker Mayfield in Cleveland. Tomlin in Cleveland. I know that ain't Jimmy Graham.
Mayfield's pass completed to number 15. A gain of 14. First down, Cleveland. Mayfield's pass completed to number 35. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 4-yard line. Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. On loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down. The ball carried by number 49. Brought down at the 2-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down. Chase McLaughlin for the Browns field goal. A 19-yard attempt. The kick is good. Makes the score Browns 17. Saints 7. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for Cleveland. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line. Now 3rd down and 1. Short pass intended for A.T. Perry. Incomplete. Reed Blankenship on the coverage. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And the Browns will upset the Saints in the second week of the preseason, folks. 17-7. In the dome and the crowd, Whodat Nation not liking it. Like Tomlin, head coach of the Cleveland Browns, coming in here getting the upset. Hey, shout out to you, Blyway. What's going on? Appreciate you. Y'all go check out Blightway Gamers channel, folks. All right, gotta finish up the now last game of this preseason. The Broncos heading into the regular season, folks. Shout out to you once again, Blightway. Got the New Orleans Saints versus the Denver Broncos. Bronco country coming to the Bayou. Thursday night football, folks. Here we go. Rocks crowd. John Payton Broncos coming back to town. Got to do all that Saints, baby. Thursday night football prime time.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice
That was
because you've got to
Super
stay
Bowl
alert
winner.
out there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
How you missed that block, Hill?
Past the 45 before being tackled. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. Off play action. Heller sliding out of the pocket. He throws it on the move.
Can't have that again. Oh, Lattimore in Denver. Lattimore back. Lattimore in Denver, folks.
Especially against man coverage. But that time,
not bad Broncos defense.
Was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2
We need
yards
another
to gain
halfback.
the first here.
You can't do it all, folks.
On 3rd down, here's Spears. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll go for it. It's Spears. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there.
I got to get that extra halfback.
The Spears with another carry. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
When you're lateral to the line of scrimmage, linebackers keep those shoulders square so they can go up and down. But when it's time to go, turn your shoulders just like a running back. Get through the line and hit the runner in the backfield.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just...
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great effort there. 29 yards. And the Saints will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And leading him out is their 5th-year quarterback.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want. But this guy, he is hard to corral.
On 1st down, McKay, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. McKay, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 3rd and 8. To throw is Nix. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. This will be taken at the 10. Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Spears. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Off the play fake. Heller. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Over the middle, Cooper with it. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now here's a give to Spears. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Off play action. Heller. Completes it right side to Cooper. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Hand off to Spears. And this will wind up as Saints' 1st down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short definitely was a great time to dial one up.
Yeah, he's the only halfback. Well, we need another halfback, folks.
A pair of 1st downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Right back to Spears. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Off the play fake. Heller. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Looking to throw. Heller. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 41-yard line. Off play action. Heller. Hill diving, and he's got it full extension. What a catch. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Hey, Johnny, what up, bro?
2nd and 2. It's caught. Cooper. And he can't quite
Going on,
get
Johnny.
there. Tackled down at the 1. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple.
Back on that foosball.
Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move.
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Saints go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. So his strong 1st half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So now the 2nd drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Yeah, this one's going to sail on him a bit, and it's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
Yeah, he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Fights through him. That's a 49-yard punt, 8 though on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Saints offense and their running back getting ready to go. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to deal with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. And he'll get this across the 40 and up to about the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 3, and it sets him up with 2nd and just 2 yards to go. And now a run with Spears. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Back to throw. Heller able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They go play action here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. Open man downfield is Hill. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
I like the design of that play, or shall I say the way it ended up. Quarterback ends up to the right side. You know, it gets outside of the pocket. How about the tight end staying in his sight line and getting to that same part of the field, and they find each other for the completion.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. These offensive starters still out there in the 2nd quarter. You would think the plans for them to at least play into the 3rd quarter, if not all the way through it.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the 3rd quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer, but I'll guarantee this, they'll be gone by the start of the 4th quarter.
So we have come to halftime and what's already a 2-touchdown game. Looks like somebody's ready to begin the regular season, skipping over halftime here in the final game of the preseason. 3rd quarter, here we go. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Our starters likely to be out there for the 3rd quarter as we get back underway in this 2nd half. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the 3rd quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Off the play fake. Nix. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Throwing Nix. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. And he is out of bounds up around the 14-yard line. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Now Spears to begin the drive. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Off the play fake. Heller, he'll buy some time right. And he's got his big tight end here. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Here's a run by Spears. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 97 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. They'll run with Spears. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
Off play action. Heller. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Looking to throw. Heller. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. McKay, and he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there. 37 yards. And the Broncos are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 119 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. They'll run on first down. Spears, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. On third down, Spears. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. Third down seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and didn't get anywhere close to first down.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Broncos are right back in this football game. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down, Broncos.
They'll look to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Again, he'll drop to throw. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Back to throw. Ramirez. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Now remember, no overtime here in preseason. This offense hoping that's a moot issue as they try to finish this one off. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Spears.
And he will have a Saints first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the run to seal a victory for him.
Now a handoff up the middle. Spears. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll try the left side. Spears. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
3rd down and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Up the middle they go. Spears. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Here's Schaub. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's come over the win, folks. That is it. Yeah, we're gonna have to get that back, bro. It's crazy. Oh hell! Oh yeah, we're bringing it back. Not gonna bring him back, man. Keep doing it. All right. Put these guys up in Alright, folks, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Schedule. Cardinals, Bucks, Chiefs, Eagles, Buccaneers, Rams, 49ers, Panthers, Chargers, Panthers, Falcons, Seahawks, bye-week Bears, Falcons, Ravens, Broncos, freaking ass. You did good this year. Job, I ain't feeling sharp. I need another QB. Need another QB. We could get James Winston back, could we? Oh yeah, we're gonna get James Winston back. Why not, man? Alright. Alright. You're set, folks, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure that like, share, subscribe. We'll be back, same warrior time, same warrior channel. Coffee Warrior signing out. Peace.